Well, I think it's a good time to move on to our very first celebrity guest. We're doing a little interview segment. Now, Joy Nash is the star of Dietland, an AMC-based, or show on AMC, based on Soraya Walker's best-selling novel, Dietland. It follows Alicia Plum Kettle, played by Nash, who is a ghostwriter for the editor of one of New York's hottest fashion magazines. The show is narrated by Plum, who struggles with self-image and fitting into mainstream society because of her weight. Let's take a look.
Sorry. What was I saying?
Plus-size fashion.
Fashion Week, yes. Renee Tyler is doing a show for big gals at Clarkson Square, and I want you to cover it.
Really?
You're our hidden resource. You know what these people want.
Wow. That is exciting. How does that work? I go to the show.
Oh, no, they're showing it on Facebook Live. You'll watch it there.
Oh.
I'll send one of the regular girls, you know, just to show support.
And I'm your hidden resource.
Exactly. But you'll have your very own name in the magazine. How about that?
Everyone, please help us welcome my very first guest on BUILD Brunch, Joy Nash.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Joy, thank you so much for joining us on our very first show.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, of course. So I've watched a couple episodes. It's only a couple episodes in. What has the feedback been like so far from viewers?
It's been really good. I've gotten some really crazy emails from people.
Like what?
Just that they've never seen somebody represented. I don't know. That we're hitting it on the nose.
Yeah. So you're saying you're like connecting with viewers in a way that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
That's amazing. How does that feel?
It feels great.
Yeah.
Part of me is a little not surprised. Like I've been craving a show like this, and it's really exciting to be a part of it.
I'm totally not surprised that people are emailing you and probably feel so connected because, when you watch TV, it's very like, okay, we all look the same, and you don't really see yourself, and so representation is so important, and I think, like, I'm just happy. I'm happy you're on TV.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, man. Me too.
What I love the show, what I love about it, you guys haven't seen it, like, it's very brave in its creative storytelling. It uses animation, it goes to dream sequences, but my favorite scene in the pilot was the Waist Watchers scene.
Oh,
and the woman comes in and does this incredibly powerful and funny and just amazing rant. That's kind of something that what you kind of did in real life. How does it feel watching it now as your character's not doing that and you're just watching it happen?
Yeah, it was so fun, and like to have the opposite side of it, like I think about the first time I saw somebody, a fat person, fully living their life and just like jaw dropped. This is possible. Like it's exciting to sit on the other side of that.
Absolutely, and he mentioned that you had a video that went viral.
Yeah.
And it's called Fat Rant.
Yeah.
And we actually have a clip of it, so we're gonna show that real quick.
I love it.
So let's take that clip.
I'm fat. The vast majority of the time, I don't let the tiny little minds get me down. It happens a lot. I hear someone talking about 200. Like it's breathtaking. I weigh 224 and my quality of life has not suffered dramatically. Fat! It's 3 little letters. What are you so afraid of?
You know, you made big waves with that video.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, that's how they first discovered you. What was, the reaction like to that video?
It was cool. It was actually, it feels similar to what they were talking about with Dietland.
Yeah.
I got lots of hate and lots of really heartwarming, positive emails. Which were those were a little more challenging to deal with often because people are sharing their souls and they need a response and sometimes with volume and time, that was hard to get back to everybody, you know.
Do you feel a responsibility now with everything that you do to kind of like put forth these messages, be a representation to people, like be a role model? I know it's a lot. I'm sorry.
So much.
Did I put that on you?
No, but I mean, I feel like that's what it's asking for. But it is. I'm really nervous that I'm misstepping constantly. But I mean, I feel like, what else can I do?
Right. No, you're doing a great job.
Thanks. Yeah. I don't know about that.
We actually had Juliana here recently, and you play opposite her a lot.
Yeah.
And she sort of talked about the theme of the show being not waiting for your life to start, not waiting until you lose 30 pounds just to start your life. Start it now.
Totally.
So what do you have to say to that and it being like the overwhelming theme of the show?
That's what it is to me too. I think, I mean, Plum thinks that her life is gonna start once she's thin. And I think that everybody, even if it's not weight, it's my life will start once I get married, once I get the job I wanted, once I fill in the blank. And your life has started already. This is it.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And your life has taken a huge turn with this acting role. This is your first major role.
Yeah.
So what has that experience been like for you?
It's been awesome. Shooting was a total dream. People keep asking me, you know, are you ready? Things are gonna change. But I'm sort of really stubbornly acting or doing exactly the same things that I have been doing, you know?
Yeah.
What is it like though working with like Juliana Margulies, one of the greatest TV stars literally of all time?
Right?
Like what is that like? That scene when you're in her office is incredible, and you guys saw a clip of it, like on so many levels.
Throws so much shade.
So much shade, and poor Plum's just like, you think she has a great idea for a story.
Yeah.
And Julia's like, but how would you have the time? You're writing my letters. It's, it's an incredible scene. But what is it like acting alongside her?
She's a dream. I just feel like I was learning through osmosis constantly. But that role, like I've been a personal assistant. I'm sure tons of people have. Like with a crazy boss who has the purse strings, who's going to write your check if you don't piss them off. Like, so it's that thing of sitting there and knowing what you know and just waiting for the bell to ring, you know?
And before we go, what are your hopes for Plum, the character? Because I'm sure by this point, you're probably really connected to her.
Yeah. I hope that, I hope she gets everything. I hope that she falls in love. I hope that she finds a career that fully expresses herself. I hope that she travels.
She's so good at so many things on the show. Baking, singing, she's
Somebody
real
said that. They were
talented.
like, come on, what's the deal? Thanks, I suppose is all I can say to that.
Well, Joy, thank you so much for joining us today. And make sure, don't forget, you can catch the first season of Dietland every Monday on AMC at 9, 8 Central. Give it up for Joy.
Thank you.
Thank you.